Let's get going, Peggy.
Alrighty, we could run another segment or... Scratch that, Forrest. We have a caller.
Of course we do. Crying for help.
The line's lit up. I need to take the call. You're through to 189.16, The Scream. What's your emergency?
Hello again, Forrest. Oh, that call with the teens was awful. Those poor kids. Still, I'm glad the girl didn't get hurt.
Thanks for your concern. Are you in trouble? What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you again to play my song, Forrest. You said you were gonna play it, but you didn't.
Your name was Dawn, right?
What, Peggy? Yes. Oh, well remembered. My name is Dawn, and I wanted to ask you again to play my tune, Forrest. Long Ride Home? You know, the one that Peggy said she threw outside the window?
But we don't have that song. As you just said, Peggy
How did she know
threw it
that?
out the window.
But, Forrest, you do have it. It's just outside the window.
There's a serial killer on the loose. I can't just go outside hunting for a record.
I'm really sorry, Dawn, but we
Peggy
just
can.
can't get it right now.
But wasn't the Whistling Man just at the old murder house? It's miles from the station. It won't take you a second to grab it.
Don, I'm not sure if you've heard, but there's something unnatural about this freak. He's fast. I'm not risking it.
Oh, but I think you will. Forrest? Peggy, I'm calling with more than a request. I know something. I think I know who's gonna be next.
What?
Are you serious?
Play my song, Forrest, and you'll find out.
Well, folks, here's some music for you while I think things over. Is she serious, Peggy?
She's serious about hearing that song, that's for sure.
Peggy, I mean, is she serious about...
I don't know, Forrest, but we don't really have a choice, do we? If she's telling the truth...
Then why don't you go and get it?
It's one of Reggie's K-Fam regulations. I can't leave the booth while we're on air.
Peggy.
Just... you can do it, okay?
Fine.
You're a good man, Forrest. I'll slide you the key to the fire door.
Wait. Our fire door has to be unlocked?
Yeah, it... You know, I never thought about it, but yeah. We should talk to Reggie about that later. Anyway, I'll hold the fort down while you're out. Maybe I'll even get a caller. That could be exciting. 189.16, The Scream. With me, Peggy.
Why don't you just give me all the keys?
That's not opening.
Just feel like I should take another look around. Wait, does it unlock this one?
I need a key to get in there.
Yeah, how am I supposed to get back in, Peggy?
You know, I hope she'll be happy when I'm brutally murdered by the Whistling Man. Out here, in the open, alone.
Use? Three fuses? Am I supposed to carry 3 fuses? Okay, I'll move him here. Oh, I know, I'll do them by size.
Alright, which window would she have thrown it out of?
Wow, there's a ton of fuses. I'm guessing you're going to have to add up the increments to a certain number quickly. Probably to get that door to work. Freaking raccoons. So let me go back here and look. Is there a pan? Does that panel open? Not yet. Oh. There's the record.
Here it is. Long ride home.
So should I just pick up all those fuses and bring them down here for later, or what? Just take a couple of different colors down there at least. Oh, I bet the 70 is the number you gotta add up to. Okay, so that's 50. That's 80, so that's too much. That's 55. So we need a 10. Oh, we don't have 10. I don't think the 15 will do. That's 55, 60, 70, okay.
Bingo!
Where the... That's supposed to be this door?
Of course. It locks behind me. And of course the key doesn't work on this side. Fantastic. I could probably survive that fall. Maybe there's another way back in through the basement. A door, elevator, or something.
How do I close the door? I guess I don't. Can I close that? Nope. So we just letting the guy in. Great. Great work, Peggy. How do people leave to go home at night?
Looks like the janitor's closet. What did Peggy say his name was? Clive?
You got a secret office? Oh, Clive really doesn't have an office.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Oh, crap.
Huh, there's a key. I'll just take that. Might be important.
All of this looks important, but I feel like this key and the screwdriver is more important. Freaking Peggy. Shut up.
I wonder how the show's going.
I guess if it's Clive, he would have had a key anyway, so no harm done, right? Peggy. Okay, that's that door. Clive, my man, you a freak. Where did the key go? Oh, was that through the door I opened? Okay, well, whatever. I got the screwdriver. I'm going back right now.
Isn't that such a good song, folks? And now for... Jesus, Forrest, you've been gone for ages. I thought something had happened.
It did.
Something did happen. Clive, the janitor, might be Clive, the murderer.
What?
I'll start from the beginning. The fire door locked behind me, so
Just spin the record.
Why did you heave that thing all the way up here?
because the basement's creepy as hell, and I don't like standing around down there.
Fair. Alright, let's run through this again. We have a creepy board you found in a creepy basement, made by our creepy janitor, who you think is the creepy whistling man.
Yep.
And on the creepy board are the names Chuck Brody, Kim Walker, Rebecca Allen, and Aunt Williams.
Correct.
And you think one of these people will be the whistling man's, Clive's, next target.
That's right. And we've got to find them.
You said there are 4 locations listed there too? The hospital, the power station, the gas station, and the trailer park. Clive must think the target is at one of those locations. Forrest, you're gonna have to figure out if any of the potential targets are at one of these locations tonight. Hit the button if you need any help.
Oh, these move. Okay. Walker and Peter Stein. R.A. Rebecca Allen. I don't know. Oh, it was a car thing. Yeah, she's in the car club. Ant Williams. Sean Everett. Didn't make the list. Is he one of the other people? Nope. Kim. K. Stein and P. Stein. So that's them. She's Kimberly Stein now. Tyler Wallace. Time and our money. The Diary of a Car Thief. Something tell-all book. I can't see the rest of it. I don't see any kind of name or anything on here. Just says number. Health and safety. Featuring a mystery guest. Oh, that one's just gonna. Oh, I can move it. I was like, that's gonna be hard to read no matter where it is. Health and safety. Come down to the yearly convention. Special mystery guest. The lead engineer responsible for the career disaster in 1972. I'll turn right into a career in health and safety advising. This was already here, next to this. So I assume that goes there. 13. Number 13 in here anywhere? What about down here? Lottery winner. Yeah, like I'm wondering if whoever picked up this kept the money. I'll put it there for now. Well, let me leave. No. I don't know to like even... I don't know where to start, but that one I don't think anything anywhere mentions football players. Gave up names of her co-conspirators. Wait a minute. R.A. Rebecca Allen. Allen's Creek locals. The deceased. Rudd and Houghton, P. Stein, K. Stein, and J. Mildred. Okay, so Kim Stein Walker is supposedly dead. That's February of 87. That's May of 77. When she supposedly died. Unless that's a different RA, but there's no other RA up here, right? I mean, it says she's in the car club. I mean, right now, we kind of have these people being the gas station. Her kind of the hospital because she was a doctor, but she might be dead. Is your car safe? Warn citizens look out for specific behavior after multiple car thefts. Okay, this belongs here. Okay, so I mean, if we think Kim Walker's dead, then we don't gotta worry about going to the hospital, right? We think they're the power station, because that's all that's there. And so the only thing left is her for the trailer park. Okay, well yeah, there's a trailer right there. Back Alice Creek. Yeah, I mean that looks like a trailer. Trailer for sale cheap. Yeah, okay. This is the only one that doesn't make any sense. Like, I have no idea what this is for. Match Day Magazine, Volume 7, Issue 22, 10 cents. March of 69. When did this happen? That's 70. I mean, that's the year they graduated? Yeah, 69. So who does this look like? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of is that the picture is there. They'll tell us who he is. It looks like this dude. Chuck Brody. Okay, so Chuck is supposedly at the gas station. We kind of already knew that, but I guess now we know what he looks like. Okay, so she's dead. I wish we could just strike her out, unless she's in witness protection or something. Okay, I feel kind of good about that. Okay, just in case. Gas station. Calvin Sun. Let's move. Oh. There's the high school. Can I put this anywhere? No. It makes me put it here. Oh, well, if I can put it over the bottom thing, then I'll do it. Okay, there's the power station. Ellis Creek High. Okay, there's the power station. Here's the trailer park. There's the hospital. Yeah, these little post-it notes would have helped earlier. I know they were there, I didn't see it until after the phone call though. Yeah, they should really highlight that more, that there's hints over here. Like, I was gonna go downstairs and re-go try to pick this stuff up, or look at it more. Gas station, hospital, trailer park, power station. Yeah, so the trailer park's here. The hospital's there. Power station's here. Gas station. There. Okay, so they're all like center to town. Okay, I mean, I guess that's it.
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
I guess I
Are
should
you
use some
sure?
help.
We've only got one shot at this.
Actually, give me a bit longer.
How's it going?
It's not going well. I could use some help.
Okay, let's review the basics. We need to work out who the next target is. There's 4 locations, right? And 4 people. We need to figure out if anyone is at any of the 4 locations tonight. And if they are, we can call them and warn them. There must be some connections between the notes.
That makes sense.
Great. Need any more help?
Yes, please.
Sure. I think you should be methodical with this. Try grouping the notes by who they're about. You could also have a look at the dates and make a timeline. Maybe that will help rule out potential targets first.
Got it. Thanks, Peggy.
No problem.
Okay, I think we can get rid of that. This comes to the end. That's all old. 84 is no different than any other year. Okay, so this says she's dead, right? Did that say she's dead? Identified as Gallows Creek locals. D. Rudd, M. Houghton, P. Stein, Miss K. Stein. Yeah, she's dead. Well, yeah, maybe this is like a red herring. Maybe it's a different K. Walker or whatever, K. Stein. Because she would still be K. Stein unless she got divorced. There's nothing about divorce on here. I don't know any other ones that are real close to being right now. March. Let's see, this is 87. Moves out of Gallows Creek for a new life in the big city. More on page 15. Okay, so I mean that's saying it's sold. This guy, lead engineer responsible. That doesn't fit. Or man, I thought this was in line and it's not supposed to be. This sounds like it's supposed to be at the bottom. Lead engineer. Okay. So this cat is at the, that's 87. September 1st through the 6th. Health and safety in the workplace. Quiet Ridge, health, safety. And I think without any other information, I think that's the best I got. Oh, hurry to read that train one again. Because I feel like that's just confusing everything. Rod, Houghton. K-Stein, and Mildred. Five dead, 16 injured. Okay, well, I don't know what's going on with her, so... And that doesn't say anything. It's November 87. This doesn't have a date. This is February of 87. And it's March. So all these are old news except for this bottom one. Aunt Williams.
How's it going?
I'm ready, Peggy.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Aunt Williams.
And where will I find them?
Safety and Convention Center. It's the Safety and Convention Center.
The power station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
Oh, the frickin' power station.
Forrest, I'm through to the power plant, but they say there isn't anyone by that name there.
What? Then who? Jesus!
It sounds like something blew up!
He's using bombs now?
Oh my god. The call board, One moment.
Let's play a tune.
Forrest, I'm getting so many calls! Just let me... It sounds like something blew up!
He's using bombs now?
Right.
Oh my god. The call board,
There should have been an option
One
to
moment.
back up when I saw the convention center wasn't there.
Forrest, I'm getting so many calls.
It's
Just let
garbage.
me... I'm gonna take us off air for a moment.
Peggy, what's happening in there? Peggy.
I'm back. He blew up the gas station, Forrest.
Okay.
I spoke to the fire department and the hospital. The fire department is useless now, as you know. And, the hospital's only ambulance was at the gas station. Forrest, you've got to say something on the radio. You have to tell the town. I'm putting us back on air. Now.
Gallows Creek. I don't know how to tell you this, but,
Yeah,
the gas
but police
station's been
service,
bombed.
ambulance, fire
Please,
service.
everyone, stay safe, stay inside, and... Oh, just bring us into some music, Forrest?
Here's some music while we regroup here on KFAM 189.16, The Stream.
Okay, what now?
There's gotta be more in the basement to show us who Clive is targeting. And if that's the case, we can get ahead of him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Yeah,
Me too.
why don't you come down here and check? You waving at me? What's your mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna tell her that the door is just open. Somebody restacked the cans. Odd. It's a pull. Pull it.
The key. Was this always here?
I already
I must
picked
have
it up.
missed it when I brought everything upstairs.
What are you talking about? Those doors just always close completely by themselves. Who hangs Polaroids up to be developed? Yeah, no, he kind of has a say. Yeah, he has it set up as a dark room, but you don't got to do that to Polaroids. Kids these days. Well, I mean, they took down all the stuff that was on the walls that drew and connected everything, so appreciate that. Messing with the crime scene. Are any of these people not there? Oh, there's... Everything keeps shutting. It's freaking me out. Yeah, I can't really see anything in here. He needs to pull out. Just gonna set off a bomb. Oh, do I put it on somebody? Yeah. But I'm supposed to put it on somebody. X. X. That looks like an X. Everybody's got X's. Oh, wait a minute. Is this dead people? Nah, it doesn't really look like that. There are 2, 4, 6. There's multiple Polaroids. There's the white jacket guy. There's the white jacket guy. Okay, so he's got multiples. Okay, it's the same people. He's just got mini copies for whatever reason. Anybody see anything else? Like, did I just pick up the key that I didn't see automatically? Can I put the arm on somebody? This one over here is really the only one I would go on. That sounds like water's running. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing in here. Maybe I'm just not. Good flies. Oh, he had another key.
Needs a key. Locked tight.
There was another thing upstairs, wasn't there? Oh, this is his closet too. I would have put something behind the door. Because I'm an evil genius. I'll go up. Anybody else want to find Peggy dead? I'm kind of feeling like it. Oh wait, just a check. I don't think there was any rooms off of that one. This key should open her door. That would be hilarious.
Not getting in there tonight.
I don't know what it's for. Hey, here's your head. What am I supposed to do now, Peggy? You gotta talk to me, girl. Yeah, I didn't see anything down there, so I don't know what you want me to do. This is the roof key? I played the girl's song, she never called back, I'm just saying. I've been there, right? I feel you, Clive. This should blow papers around. Oh, that scared me, actually. I can't freaking read that. It looks like it's backwards. Ah, it throws pretty well. Yeah, you ain't getting those $5 for the festival tickets. I just putting that out there for you. I never thought to open the fridge because stole somebody's lunch a long time ago. I think they're storing their mugs face up, like all the rats you got here. That's disgusting. You gotta put that lip down. All rats crawling in your stuff. I probably wouldn't just eat anything out of here anyway. Y'all disgusting. You gotta pick up. Like, you know, these sofas are like sticky and stuff. I don't mean in like a casting couch kind of way. I just mean like broken. Is there one in there too? Okay. Well, let's take this upstairs and see if it plays, and we'll put the little post-it sign up on the board. Is any of this actually legible? Looks like no. Okay, we got a cassette player over here, a VHS. $300 a month. So you used to be able to actually live someplace and feed yourself and buy stuff. Now you gotta like pick. You can have 2 of the 3. This is not new. This is going back 30 years. They've been pricing people and upping taxes and upping taxes, so you can't afford to do anything anymore. You can't afford to have kids. You can't afford to feed them. You gonna breastfeed them till they leave for college? What do we do with VHS tape, Vicky? That's an 8-track, I think. I got nothing. What, like, what? Like, she should at least tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. Make one more basket to make 50. Boom. That should have been a trophy. I didn't see anything down there. Did anybody else? Shut up, Peggy.
That's not opening.
Peggy's on my last nerve here. At this point, I feel like calling the killer and see if we could add Peggy to the list. Hey man, you want to be my call person? You want to be my call girl? We already checked that. Did we look at the floor though? I was always looking up. Oh. I think those are the stalls closing. See, I mean, I think I'm supposed to be missing some kind of clue like that, but I don't see anything. I mean, I know she said she wanted to see more of the stuff, but the mannequins and stuff, but she can come down there and look. Like, I ain't taking all that up there. Cats. I want an umbrella. Umbrella. Ella. Ella. My helmet makes a big letter T. What was that? Oh no, just get rid of it. Somebody come jump scare us or start whistling or something, please. Yeah, did we go out again? Is that what it is? I don't know that we... Oh, I don't know that we're supposed to. Like, I think we're supposed to find something in Old Boy's place, but I can't see anything because as far as I know, I don't have a flashlight. Trying to train myself to stay away from those things. Yeah, cause see, like I can't really see anything over in the corners. The old boy said there was a key, but like I said, I think I picked up the key last time I was down here. And it just didn't give me the prompt. It didn't expect me to pick up the key for some reason. Am I supposed to pick these things up? Oh, there's a key. Basement storage. Yeah, I know some of these, they're like, oh, you idiot. Yeah, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. On an odd note, I actually kissed a girl for the first time in a dark room with the red lights on. My junior high school had a weird kind of industrial class that had like drafting and printing and photography and silk screening and stuff like that in it. But one day a girl just laid it on me. Like, I didn't even know she liked me. And I never told anybody about it. My wife hadn't even heard that story until recently, because I never told anybody about it because she moved away like a week later. And I always wondered, like, is that why she did it? Like, she wanted to do that because she didn't have to be around, you know what I'm saying? Oh. Okay, we gotta pay attention. We have
Hey,
to...
Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
What?
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
Ow. Dude, I can't see anything down here.
George Barrow, 1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Wait, George Barrow? We all heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
He says I need to follow the maps and find the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
I think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful, Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Why is he acting like... Is that these shells where it's pointing at something? Because... You should know I can't see nothing. Is that a present? Oh, it's a circuit board or something. Is that telling me to move this? Because that looks like a little drawing of this thing. Or is he just really studious about where he keeps his stuff?
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there? Well, if there are more tapes, then there must be more maps to follow, right?
That seems to be the case.
All right then. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
Doesn't that look like a camera or a motion tracker or something? Oh, it's a tape recorder. Okay, whatever.
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death.
Dirty system. This looks like it's supposed to be some sort of cart. Is this the cart? Not really. Ricky's roller rink. A van. Dude, y'all gotta give me a flashlight, because I can't see nothing. Everybody's settings and stuff be different, y'all. Okay, I can't do anything about it in the settings.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Yeah, well, I think I already found this one. No fan up here, though. Okay, we're looking for a cabinet with a vent with a thing on it. Another tape. You don't need to be opening by yourself. We're already creeped out enough.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
This looks useful.
That's a shelf without a top shelf. Like a PC or something on it. That might have been the one that I already found.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
There's some next level spooky stuff going on up in here. That's a desk.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall
Now this
from a height
has to be important.
into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
We need to have a talk. Is that recording? Shut it off. If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of
A
someone
new vinyl for my collection.
almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent.
That sounds like Bishop from Aliens.
Deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst. And I can. I don't know.
Well, all that was supposed to...
Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you. But that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say. That I should say. But my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
Truth will set you free, brother.
What the hell? Peggy is not gonna believe this.
Misty, George Barrow. Marie Campbell, I don't remember any of those names. Totally pops up in the abrasions on the knuckles. Virginia Sullivan. What was this? Okay. You know, all this is exposed insulation. People can get most of the glioma up in here. You leave him down here playing with his cassettes long enough, maybe he'd just die of cancer.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. Small lacerations to arms, legs.
What have you found, Forrest?
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
It was
Something's
my
bugging
boy.
me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously? Do you think you've met her before?
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently.
Did a woman tell you to play the
I don't know.
songs? Play
Found
Misty
another
for me?
tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet. There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
Uh-huh.
I found a written autopsy report.
What did it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, "I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia."
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
The written report I found doesn't mention it at all.
How did his arm get trapped in a car door after he died?
Unless he got it when the police collected his body, I guess someone else must have moved him after he was dead to where he was eventually found.
But the report, what is going on here?
I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right. She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
The reservoir?
The reservoir.
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
There's no current.
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now. The important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests? That the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
And Sandra didn't make it either.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
So she agrees with us.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I
Gone?
found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
The Whistling Man?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know? We don't know how many there really are.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
I know, but Clive said he had read about other murders in other towns, and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them. Ugh, why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer?
His
The one
employer?
who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident. And they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Our next step?
Thank God you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really, how are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
I got something for him.
George.
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
1968.
You're right.
That's
So,
when this all began.
what's the plan now?
I think
Follow the
we should call
maps.
Virginia back.
Find the tapes.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
I'll be waiting.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events.
And the drain.
To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan.
Can we call you Jenny?
Fretman Plunker here? Who's this? Is it you? Goose?
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
She's gone.
Who is this?
Oh,
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
I can't blame you. I'd be jumpy too.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Well, can you think of any reason why you'd have been targeted?
No, I don't think so.
All right. When you were attacked earlier, you mentioned a name. Clive.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please.
Mm.
You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's
He's
okay.
already come for you.
Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man, Forrest.
No.
We thought so too, but
You don't understand. All those years ago, he...
It's okay, Virginia. He's gone. We found evidence to suggest he... Well...
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
How? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no, but, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said. And that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia. Thank you.
Stay safe, Virginia. So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
Yeah,
If only
I don't
Sandra
even
had
know.
made it. We could have talked to her, too.
Yeah. It was shocking how she died.
Oh. Looks like we've got a call coming in.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening
Auntie.
tonight, but I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
No, I don't wanna.
Oh, come on! It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
No.
Fine. What's his
Auntie.
name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! Damn it, Peggy, this is your fault.
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponte can't control himself.
Ah.
Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line. Just pick it up, okay?
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller. Ponty.
Ponty's Pizza always delivers! Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there!
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay? Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was too much.
Thanks.
It's
Nope.
okay.
It was just
It's
right.
been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who, may I say, is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Don? We played
Don?
your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. Forrest, I'm calling because I need your help.
Don, we had a deal. Kept my end. Who is the next target?
Oh, it's too late for that now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, fine. Chuck Brody was the next target, but that ship sailed.
How did you know it was Chuck?
Well, if I tell you, I might just put more people in danger.
People are already in danger. This might help.
Forrest, I don't have time. I need your help.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
He's a listener?
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Can a neighbor let you in?
I only moved in last week. I don't know anybody yet. There's not even a buzzer here, only the keypad for the entry code. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate. Woodside Apartments. Coming soon, No pets. Not open until... What?
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. Listen, I can't get any... Listen, man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
Can you get your neighbor's attention?
That the whistling man will see me, Forrest. I can't do that.
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Maybe we should set off the alarm. Maybe it'll drive him away.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
Don't. I got it right here.
All right, folks.
Been
Here's a
carrying
little
it around
tune
for 20
you all
minutes.
to enjoy, while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. A classic backed by popular demand. This is Long Ride Home by the Barn Finds. Starling 4000 user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000, or whatever, here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I found a flyer for the apartments. They're not open for move-in till next month. No pets, and they're located pretty far from the trains.
Ah, so Dawn probably isn't trying to get into Woodside, is she?
Doesn't seem like it.
All right. Well, I'll get Dawn back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When you're ready, shut the music off. Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
The code is 311212.
Thank you, Forrest.
I'm sorry. Maintenance are not currently available. Please call back between...
Maintenance? I think you gave me the wrong number on purpose.
They don't all have the same code.
Just do this the hard way.
Idiot.
Forrest, what did we do?
Get her.
No!
Get her.
Goddamn!
Roll her, Ricky. Huh.
I'll hunt you down! Oh, Maxie!
Ricky! Ricky! Hello?
Hello? Forrest? Is that you? Did you have something to do with this?
Ricky, whoever that was, she was trying to get into the building. I tried to help, but
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. Oh, man, Maxie, I'm coming, buddy! Forrest, I've gotta go. I've gotta go!
Come on, Maxie. Stay strong.
okay. Gallows Creek, here's some music while we process what just happened.
Thanks to our quick thinking. What are we doing now?
So, the whistling man
The whistling
is
man?
a woman?
Yeah, I worked it out a while ago.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock? Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement. Okay, you're live in 3,
Eye of the tiger,
2...
baby.
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you. I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. The killer was calling themselves Dawn. This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call. This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help. Please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg!
Don't
What's
pull
your
it out.
friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it, I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because there's more to go.
Yeah, why can't we just do three-way calling here?
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it.
Right.
If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs.
Fluids.
Keep him warm.
Lots of
and
fluids.
calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Why don't you just tell her to listen?
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
We're on our own.
Hi, Casey. I'm here. How are you doing?
I need help! I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Look in the laundry for something like a towel or a shirt.
That's clean.
Hold that over the wound.
Okay. Looks like I'm gonna have to buy you some new whites, Jason. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
No.
Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
Yeah, what? Just
What's
talk.
up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right.
We have multiple
She's
phone
probably
lines.
on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
Mm-hmm.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
That's how you got your
Casey said
promotion.
they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Naturally.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note-taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, "The future is floppy"?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy.
Just give me all of them. I think it's Peggy. Peggy 18.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Yeah, it's the old place because I got stuff on everywhere. Let me do my job. Can I please do my job? I didn't unlock all the doors yet. What you're telling me is that... Oh, is that because I didn't leave a record on? That's kind of cool. Reginald Scott.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code. Could this be it?
Slice on me. That's truly awful.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I can't figure out how to get into this stupid safe.
No worries. We still have a little time. Reggie writes almost everything down somewhere. I'd recommend you start reading.
I'll have a look around. You're probably right. I'll let you know when I find something, or don't.
Is there just not a back? Yeah, I don't think there's a back. Trying to look to see if there's anything written there. And I don't think 1987 would be pertinent. It'd just be K-Fam? Numbers, right? Numbers only? Eleven, 7.
Nice.
Oh, Jesus. So I need one of the... Oh, I want to read my personnel file. St. Gabriel's Hospital, Reginald Scott. I feel like this would be the last one we do. Is Bradley dead? Hey man, the future is floppy. How do I get the floppy out? Not that. The files are in the computer. Oh, there it is. Smallest button ever. Probably means there's a jump scare coming. Told you. Okay, so we can count out Brad and Barbara. That's Karen. Okay, Barbara. Let's put her over here. That's Peggy and that's me. So it's John, or I guess nobody. Used to engage the first aid trainer during the course. The war medic. Okay, so John.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs.
Oh,
we
one.
need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason,
Be careful with the
stay
knife.
with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey?
Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get a new one? Or, oh God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so I'll use my jacket. I can always get a new one.
Use your jacket to
I'll
keep
fix
him
the
warm.
bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Oh, I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's going to be okay.
John
Okay?
could have been there by now if you get off the phone.
I can't give him what he needs. Please,
Well, you could give him a little
can't
something.
lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well.
Give him a little
You
cup
said
of
you
Senka.
received a call earlier? Who was it?
John.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years. Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello, Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Counting back the hits.
Jason seemed really weak, and then just started thrashing.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Henson. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in.
That's not gonna be him.
Guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help.
Lock the
Forrest,
door.
Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Are you one of them conscientious objectors?
God, I hope he's gonna be alright.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
That's kind of boring. Next time, don't make the button so small, game developer. Where's mine?
I better put a record on.
Ain't even up there, bro. What'd I get blacklisted for?
Fine, Forrest.
Uh-huh. Well, put the record on. Keep him busy.
Come on, Forrest. Put some music on already.
I ain't up there. Oh no, I'm gonna be stabbed because now she'd be rushing me. I'm all supposed to be like, I gotta count back the hits.
What song should I play?
Paint it black. I never did play this one.
Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Is that where you're telling me to save the game? Because that's kind of what that sounded like.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too. When you're ready, shut the music off. Caller waiting, Forrest.
Yeah. Yeah, let me play it for a second.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, man. Hey, it's Roll Ricky.
Good to hear from you again. How you holding up after everything? Is Maxie okay?
Maxie is a little fighter, man. I just know he's gonna pull through. I think our roller show might be canceled tomorrow, though.
I'm sorry again about how that went.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Did you see or hear anything during the attack earlier?
Not exactly.
Drop his wallet.
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Keep talking. What happened?
We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
Tell me about her.
Ricky, listen, this is very important. I need to know everything about her.
I didn't really know her before, or see her after that. I never even got her name, man. I just remember he called her Bean.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me. And
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
I know that now, man. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines.
Night, Ricky. All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy? Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
We're happy to have you too.
Bring some firefighters and some
Sarah?
paramedics with you.
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
That's great news! That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the Whistling Man cut them?
The Whistling Man?
I don't know how the Whistling Man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the Whistling Man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I hope she's at
I know
Ponte's
you will.
Pizza.
Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over.
Hopefully
We're
our
nearly
shift will
through
be
this.
over.
Best we don't waste any time then. Let's get back on air.
You got it. Okay, Forrest, shut the music off. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
The one and only. I hope you're feeling better.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know, I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you. Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you. I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yes, the Whistling Man's still out there. Why do you ask? You know something about the Whistling Man, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Can we talk about what happened earlier?
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason, where was I? Yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
I'm part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
Who killed George that night?
Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second, met our Whistling Man, pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone, started an almighty panic. Those screams. That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean? Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her
She should been there, done that.
What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement.
Sure.
We picked it up a while ago, in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the top, so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall.
I can't find the screwdriver.
Around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that.
Right.
See you when you're back.
Why can't she go again? Is it outside? I really wasn't listening. Yeah, I think down here. Oh, so you got stuff on in here. Can't see a damn thing in here. I mean, it can't be inside. Can't run a generator inside.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Yeah, there are two far back corners, right? Yeah, I can't see anything.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power!
Mhm.
The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
Man, to hell with Peggy. She behind a locked door. Making me come down here and stuff. Down here looking for Biggs kill us. Should I hide? No, I can't hide in there.
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
She need to be calling out on the radio or something, trying to distract him.
What the hell?
Yeah, I ain't even stopped and looking. I don't know. I'm just walking.
Oh no. Peggy! Where'd you go?
Yeah.
No way. This can't be happening.
What you doing? She floating?
A call.
Man, I don't know how to do this part. You only let me in this room. This?
Did Dawn press the Peggy button? Did she want me to hit it on my end?
I don't know what the Peggy button is.
What do you want?
Good to talk to you again, Forrest. You know, I've really enjoyed our chats tonight.
I guess we've had some moments. My favorite was when Ricky ran you out of the rink.
Ha! You sure did get me then, Forrest.
Where's Peggy?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still. So let's make the most of it.
Yeah, and what?
What do you mean? Make the most of it how?
Well,
You just left the sofa.
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait,
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago. But even if he crawled out of his coffin...
I feel like I'm supposed to be able to do something.
wait. Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Wait, then who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Hi, Henry. Nice to meet you.
Don't mind him. He's just shy.
So there were two whistling men tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? That... Are you...
Let me just get this mask off. Damn uncomfortable thing.
Oh.
When you went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie? Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has been
It's been a
since
small
I
world.
last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Where are you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
Listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Okay, Marie.
Yeah, sure.
I'll do it.
Let's do this.
Good. Then let's talk about
Oh,
the
where's
night
Peggy?
George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
I said you speak when you're spoken to.
Arf.
Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
Interview you? All right, I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Hit him.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the whistling man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
And for that, you tried to kill him.
That's right. He deserves to die.
But you know, he didn't know, right?
What?
Did you miss that part of the broadcast? I spoke to him earlier. He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But well, it doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
How can you still say it was just a prank?
Oh, come on! God damn it!
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but
Sneaked.
the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here. Tell me, what happened next?
I suddenly recognized it was Chuck. Chuck Brody was the Whistling Man, laughing away. But then he stops, and he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just...
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Why'd he fall, Teddy?
He just...
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there, and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized.
Nope.
Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
Even if you didn't push him, you still chased him to his death.
I can't be blamed for someone not getting a joke. Ugh.
I think Marie would disagree. But if you really felt that way, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest. And then governor. And then, who knows?
World.
What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
That's an evil thing to say, Teddy.
That's the way it is. My father agreed with me.
You never found his body, Marie?
I looked all night. Jogger found him the next morning, washed up on the river. Instead of telling the truth, she lied. She said she found him in the reservoir.
Our jazz runner, Sandra Sharp. Guess we'll never learn why she lied now.
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
I saw. I'm sorry. For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
Even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no, that coward killed the story. But Maurice Russell is dead now.
You've been through hell, Marie. I'm sorry.
You've got no idea. It never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my door down. He should have been punished. But it's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
The winning throw. Why would it be the roller rink? Like, I don't get that part.
You're at the roller rink.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
I told you not to do that.
Wait!
He's dead too now, isn't he?
He is. Anyway, I think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So...
Marie? Where? Oh my gosh.
Peggy!
Teddy!
Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come. And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
What?
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Want to explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. You remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see
The
you.
Whistling Man?
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
You should have said something. You should have told me.
I know, okay? I should have. But I didn't imagine this situation then, so just... What happened to you, Marie? You just...
Yeah, I feel you, buddy.
One day.
Women, right?
Disappeared. I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they care? No, they told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George.
They gotta put some eyes in there, you know what I'm saying? Like
And
glinting or something.
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night, too. They got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left...
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest.
I didn't forget you. I just don't care.
Forgot.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg. Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Henderson police! Freeze! No! Henry! Get out of there!
Hashtag suck it.
Peggy!
We have 1 wounded, 1 dead, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police! Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now, we got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together. I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash. And it's been a scream.
Ah. Oh no, I think that's pretty good. But does it say how they got killed?
Come in. One suspect is in custody. Trailed the other suspect into the nearby woods.
Officer Trout. Does it say how they got it? No. Got Hot Dave lid. Oh, is that supposed to be Peggy? How come she doesn't have wild hair? Like Scott has more like Peggy's hair. Maurice? Oh, he must be the newspaper guy. Yeah, see, I don't remember. Yeah, why am I in here? Where is this? I'm all sitting here looking at the pictures. Is this my apartment? I don't want to skip the epilogue. Or was that the epilogue? And I don't even know. Got a piece in here? Yeah, I don't want to skip the epilogue. You guys gotta speed it up though. I don't want to sit here and watch all the credits.
Don't move. Nobody else has to get hurt. Hey, stop! Suspect has jumped. Officer Lugo, do you have a visual?
Negative. No sign of the suspect anywhere.
That's 6 people killed. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. 5 out of 22. I don't know, that's like an 80% survivability rate. Like, I'm kind of proud of that. Oh, so just quit the desktop as well. Okay, well, overall, I thought that was pretty fun. Some of the puzzles and stuff are pretty hard, and some of the scenes I'd like to see again, like the party with the frat guys, where everybody's like doing lookout and stuff like that. I'd like to do that again. I don't know if there's a way to go back, and it doesn't look like there's a thing for chapters. But I'd like to do that scenario again, because I didn't know you could flip the page over. So that would have changed my choices, and I probably would have saved 2 more people if I could have flipped the page over. Anyway, I'm tired.